Yeah.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Howell, first play, going to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Howell throwing on 1st down here. And the Raiders have got him. Neil Farrell putting his mark on the game with his sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Howell now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Once more, Gibson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. They'll run for the 1st time here with Brian Robinson. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. We're scoreless after 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Appreciate it, man.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that
I can't hear you like that. You said you're welcome.
Decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior.
No, I ain't even gonna talk shit. I ain't seen your offense yet, bro.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I said I ain't even gonna talk shit. I ain't seen your offense yet.
And the Raiders come up
I feel it. Hey, this your squad or like you just somebody you just playing with right now?
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Carr now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's Bolden.
We're going to throw him over the line.
Get it down this time to the 17. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr, and he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Raiders are back within a couple of the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's up and good, so maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Following scoring the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now he'll look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Howell. Completes it to Samuel. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
Let's pick. This shit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St.
How they say that basketball, ball don't lie.
An interception return.
That was my touchdown, bro.
Touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal? In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
So we got a foul really big ass.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we
get back to it. If I tell you anything, bro, I'm not going to give it to somebody who can return it, bro.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to
be honest with you a little
skip
bit.
through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. And he cannot avoid the pressure.
That shit was slow motion like a motherfucker.
Gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And by the time they dropped him for a loss, so I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Mac Hollins, 46 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Carr will look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
You got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brandon Bolden, 61 yards. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On first down, Howell escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's Howell with another throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. He's got it at the 2. But he will not get in. The defense stands tall, and they will hold on to their 1-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Now Bolden on the return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Carr. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, go for it. Always the clock, nigga. Nah, go ahead, go for it, bro. Go for it, bro. Scary ass, man. Still get an interception. Good game, my nigga. Hold it down.
But now this game is over. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.